All right, here we go. Good evening, everybody. Good evening. Hey, everybody. So, what are we talking about here? This is something we've been teasing on social media for quite a while. It's coming into completion phase right now. This is the work in progress, screen accurate, yellow-eyed android, seasons 4 through 7 from TNG. And this is for our client Runner for Life on Instagram. He owns one of our other wigs, the Evil Racker, circa 1978. And you guys, if you've seen any of the progress on the way back, you know what's kind of going on. The wig has been completely built, except for some of the fine detailing. So things like trimming the sideburns down, right? All the sideburns are under there. Whittling those guys down. It's had 2 primary cuts by Caitlin Jaime, our color and cut specialist in residence at Hero Hair. Caitlin, you did an amazing job. I didn't get to see before you left. And screen matched color to Brent during those seasons. The first answer when somebody says, what color is this character's wig? Or what color is this character's hair? What's the first answer going to be?
Black.
Black. It's not. Because black, even in and of itself, is never true black unless it's like specifically blue. There are undertones, there are high tones, and this character, and you can see it, oh, man, it's really picking up nice, Maddie. It's picking up exactly like it is in the reference. This is crazy.
She brought it over here, we were looking at it,
Yeah.
and yeah, it was, yeah.
So he's got,
Perfect.
he's got reddish undertones, blended in with the lows into the blacks, and it picks up in it's weird because we were looking at the episodes. It picks up in certain lighting schemes really well. We spent a lot of time on the color, so he'll photograph accurately. It's really nice to see. We've talked about color quite a bit. We'll talk about it at another point because there's going to be more on this wig soon. And he is on the client's build block. And if you guys know anything about us, then you know that under here is hair directional growth pattern plotting, DM. Rather than a typical hair ventilation directed generally front to back, it is a process whereby the rudimentary perimeter hairline tracing and bubble shell produced from the client's head wrap is instead translated beyond the norms of a traditional pad out into a highly detailed, expressly plotted natural hair growth and directional blueprint. And we're using a bit of callback footage featuring one of our custom wig clients from an entirely different universe here. Including video of his first virtual training and crowning session, because we do that with our clients worldwide once they get their wigs, and have since 2015, well before the pandemic, made it one of life's temporary necessities. Because without it, it would be impossible to discuss the subject without a common frame of reference. You see what I did there, team?
LLAP! Let's go find some whales.
Very good. They'll appreciate that. Easiest way to say it. And the hero hairline, the faithfully replicated, hyper-accurate hairline of the original source, reference, or actor, in this case, Brent Spiner. And we spent a lot of time talking about this hairline. And if you want to learn what goes into a screen-matched replication of a human or android hairline, you can check out the information on our website. We've got an excellent demo video on both homepages that shows our entire process, so you're all set. With Brent's android hairline, it's got its own considerations that go way beyond the norm in wigs. Because seasons 1 through, and we talk about this, seasons 1 through 3, and trust me, you're going to want to watch this because we're going to put this over on this in a second. So seasons 1 through 3, they used Brent's own hair, and he had quite a lot of visible negative space into his scalp because it was his hair. Throughout the seasons into the movies, his hairline receded. They penciled his hairline in starting about season 2 and 3, a really hard pencil line. And then we're fairly confident he wore a full piece up into the movies just because of the density, and you can see the lace in a couple of the episodes and a couple of the scenes of the films. So we want this to be recognizable as Brent. Well, Brent has 2 things going for him by this point in the series. He's likely wearing a piece. It's got a very defined hairline that is also penciled in periodically. And this is all basically human and untouched. So this is a little bit of a softer application of hair. And ventilation by Madison Fry, thank you very much. Over here, we're still refining this front part. So you'll see the shape of Brent's screen accurate hairline, including this little teeny arc. I've got paint in my hands because we were painting them up today. And this is not for the bust, this is just for fun. But we're gonna see how this goes because the makeup will not be that dissimilar. And we'll see how it tonally works out. So anyway, we've got one more final cut pass. We are seeing the client in person out of state. We're gonna do an in-person fitting. We're traveling on Thursday. Seeing a bunch of our other clients. It's gonna be really fun. We're gonna miss all of you guys. Let's get this done. You guys ready? We're gonna transfer it. We usually transfer these over to the green build block or the green transpo box. But when do you have the opportunity to actually make a character come to life before your very eyes? And this is just, you know, look, I painted this up today. I'm really happy with him. He started out stark white. It's reading really screen accurate. There's obviously no gold shimmer in the makeup. That'll come later. And this is stuff we'll do in terms of working with the client. You know, plot out his makeup according to these tests. But here we go. So again, work in progress. He's not even built for this head, you guys. This, I didn't even know. Excuse me, there he is. I don't even know how well this is going to work. Did we even measure the client's head against this bust?
Not similar.
All right, he needs to slide forward. Yeah, real nice and gentle. And we'll give him a little styling.
Please turn him towards me. Please.
Is it really tight on there?
No, it's great.
No.
Just need to pull it
Do you
forward.
notice underneath a little bit?
Mm-mm.
Just need to.
Again, still work to be done, but you can start to see the character emerging. This is really, really cool. He's looking really great. Wow.
Very jealous.
Wow. Yeah, because you want to cosplay this. Yeah, you do. All right, let's put him down and take a look at him. So what I'm going to say right now is this whole wig needs to slide forward. That's by about ½ an inch full. All right, let's take a look at him. So the intent was to match how this reads on camera. Obviously, he hasn't been blown out. He hasn't been styled. There's no product in his hair. It's all very, very flat. But what we're looking at right now is this is all final stuff right here. This is relative final. This is what we're going to end up working just a little bit more on to define this hairline a little bit more. And you guys will see how he's reading on camera. Can we bring him more into the light up here and spin around? I just want to get some silhouette.
So,
Yeah, perfect. That's great. Okay, it's telling me everything I need to know. So once we style him, you'll start seeing things like his telltale style points, right? When this starts going down here, covering that a little bit, gets a little flatter. Right at the connection point of his recedes, this will be fluffed up. He'll have more volume up here. You know what I mean? So it's not so slicked back. But yeah, he's really, really reading great. Yeah, just like that. Thanks. You can see what a difference that already makes. Yeah, this is great. He's looking really great, you guys. Cool. Yeah, fits him just right. All right, so that's our teaser for the evening. He's got a lot more work to do, but he's looking really, really great. Really great, guys. What are your opinions? You think he looks good?
Looks really good.
Looks really good, huh? Yeah.
You can look at the sides of it now.
Yeah. Get just a little. There we go. Nice. There he is. Yeah, he's coming along. We'll talk about color and everything when he's final, and styled and set, and but there he goes. Yeah, look at that. Perfect. You know, we'll get details like we call it the bell, so these will bell out a little bit, almost like a mushroom. It's very, very basic right now. God, really great job, you guys. Yeah, it's more like, it's like this, right? Like that. That's right there. You see what we got? See, Aaron, check out the camera. Can you see? Right? This is what we're going for right here. These silhouettes. That's what makes this.
It's made with unicorn hair.